I don't know what's going on anymore. Okay. We're gonna pretend like that. Do we pretend like that first one happened? Couldn't tell you. We actually, it's not Banjo. It is not Young Link. It's Ganon. There you go. Hey, stop. He's not Bowser either. He's Samus. So I'm slacking over here. It's too much for my pea-sized brain to comprehend. Yeah, I'm panicking. We'll keep the score similar for now, and then I'll confirm with them after this match if if that first one was the actual game or not. Because I personally have no idea. So if either one of if razmatazz or Steven is listening to this right now, please let me know if y'all wanted to count that first game. If not, then we can go ahead and be this is the first one, which is I don't know if it'll be fair or unfair because you got Steven playing Samus, and he already has the stock lead. Not a huge lead, but definitely a lead in and of itself. It's definitely going to be a hard matchup for Ganon because the bombs from Samus are going to be able to really... okay, maybe not. Just the bombs from Samus can definitely help with spacing and not let Ganon do what he wants to do. But also with Samus being more of a zoner, definitely going to be hard for Ganon to kind of close that distance. He is a very slow character, even with the down B being able to help cover some distance. I definitely know that Wheyfinder's game tactic is to kind of just run away and be a bit of a coward. Also good to know that the bombs, the missiles that Samus can shoot can also stop Ganon's down B as well. Furthering Wheyfinder's lead into this potentially second and or first game, which is still unknown. And then this is why we're calling the SD hotline. Maybe Steven should have called. Because that is quite embarrassing. Yeah, but they said it was practice. However, they also have no idea what's going on, just like I do. That's why we're keeping it for right now. And I'll correct it. It's all a learning experience here. And then, again, SD hotline. Should have called. Oh. Yeah, again, it is indeed a very, very slow character. But he is a powerhouse, and will, even though he can rack up, Samus can rack up those really high percentages, all it takes is honestly like one smash attack from Ganon. It's just all going to depend on how razmatazz handles this matchup. SD galore. I know, 2-1 already in just one game. Absolutely insane. I like the attempt there. He tried to up B out of shield, try to catch Steven as he was not necessarily rolling, but... Oh. Oh, is this it? Oh god, that was close. This is actually kind of insane. Definitely a very close match. Except now Steven knows what he wants a little bit. All he's got to do is get back to stage. Gotta be careful here. Samus is really good about covering those ledge options. And then, oh, that'll do it. The dash by Samus' percent as soon as he's... Yeah, honestly, I guess again, that is absolutely true. Alrighty. Let's see if I can't see what they want. Timeout. Do we want... Okay. So, that was game one. Now we're on to round two, actually. The very first one did not count. Now it's updated. There we go. Don't ask me how anything with streaming works. I barely know the logistics behind getting the setup going. I'm gonna go ahead and bash Daniel a little more. I can't believe he's not here after he agreed to being here. It kind of hurts my achy, breaky heart. Absolutely demolishing it into pieces. I guess to talk about a little bit of that last game. I definitely feel like this is gonna be a very uphill climb for Ganon. Like I said, he is just such a slow character, albeit a powerhouse, but just so slow. That trying to deal with all of Samus's projectiles and bombs and missiles and just her ability to keep space is just going to be really hard. I mean, razmatazz was able to keep that. No. Oh, always just go. Just go. I'll be perfect. I'm fine. I don't mind being by myself. There's worse fates out here than me just non-stop talking and just rambling on and on and on. Alrighty. We got game 2 going. Legitimately game 2. Alrighty. Steven with a little bit of aggressive start. razmatazz following up with a combos of his own as Ganon, doing a lot of damage. I definitely like the Ganon pick more so than the Samus pick because, you know what? I'm always rooting for the Ganon. And I'm never rooting for Steven to win. I like the patience on that one. If just a little bit longer, he would have definitely had it. And I think Daniel's about to be here because he definitely popped up on my stream. Or not my stream, the Switch that he was on. Ooh, nice read, though. I like it. Kind of see how is Steven gonna react to any of this? How is he gonna adapt? If he will adapt, even though I guess he did technically take the first game, so that what I guess razmatazz needs to be the one who adapts. Ooh, killing. it's definitely hard to root for Samus. Like I said, even if it's Steve's a really good friend of mine, but I always pray on his downfall because he plays Samus. Now, it's a little bit easier to root for him when he plays Bowser. Good way to even out the stock. Samus is definitely hard to get off the ledge sometimes, especially with those tilts and the bombs and even the down smash being able to cover all the options. Steve's gonna get mad for me if I never remember which one's a B reverse or reverse B. He did one of those two. Nice. See, right there's a good example. Cloud would definitely be a great option to deal with zoners. He's fast, he's quick. His charge blade's really good, and just having limit is just also really strong. Cross slash becomes so much stronger. Just gotta be careful with his recovery too. I'm sure you know. Just talking. Nice, good kill. And right there is a good example of it's super hard to get off stage against Samus, or get back to stage as Samus. That's definitely very scary to sit there and what's the word here I was looking for? Hold shield against a as a Ganon who's using a smash attack. I will say I think while this is a hard matchup for Ganon, as Ganon is the worst character, even if online does make him a tiny bit better, he is still probably the worst character in Smash. Wheyfinder, it's bound to happen eventually. But kind of want to see how razmatazz adapts if he's able to bring this game back. It's going to look really hard to do so because at 140 and Wheyfinder is still only at 8% now. And that'll do it. That is game 2 over, and it's going to be 2-0 in Wheyfinder's favor. Go ahead and just update that scoreboard for you. Definitely curious to see how razmatazz is going to be able to, if he will switch to any of his other characters, kind of just see how he's going to be able to handle this. He definitely should go Wolf. I definitely agree with that. I feel like staying Ganon in this matchup is definitely going to be a lot harder for him because he's just not able to clear that distance as he would against someone like Bowser, Corrin, or any of the other characters he's kind of faced, like even like Marth and everything. I don't even know what song this is, but it's just enjoying it so much. He did indeed go the wolf. Am I going to give him the appropriate color? Absolutely not, because that is too much for my little pea-sized brain to handle. This is definitely round 3 now. The versus screen out just because it looks so much nicer. Alrighty, last one. Potentially last one. It just depends on what razmatazz can do here. He's going wolf. Definitely going to be able to help with the projectiles a little bit better since he does have that reflector. Does he have a reflector? I hope he has a reflector. I cannot remember now, and I cannot trust myself. But I feel like he's able to be able to keep up the speed and the aggression a little bit easier. And also wolf just hits really hard as well, too. I don't know what a shine is, and we're just gonna pretend like I do. I know what it looks like. That's about as good as we get, though. It's I probably think of like Falco and it's okay, yeah. Thanks, Ty. I appreciate it. You could have just agreed with me that it was a reflector, okay? Making me even further second guess myself. Alrighty. But back to the game and not my own insecurities. It looks like razmatazz has took the first stock against Wheyfinder, aka Steven, and Steven just brought it back. But he is at the percent disadvantage right now, and Jaden does have the lead. Also, shine does indeed sound cooler. And it is a important difference to make if that's what it's actually called. You know, gotta give things the appropriate label, you know, all the respect they deserve. I like that attempt at the smash attack, but not quite to connect. And again, after going wolf, it looks like Steven has a severe disadvantage with this game right now. Let's see how he's going to adapt. Definitely a whole different playstyle, too. I mean, razmatazz was a very aggressive as Ganon, but even more so as wolf. See, yeah, look, it wasn't reflect. I was right. You already agreed, but like, it's just reiterating the point that I was right to begin with. I gotta be right. Let's see if Steven can't close out this stock against him, or if razmatazz is gonna be the one to take it. And look at that. I don't know if that's necessarily 2-frame, but he definitely caught him on the way up back up to the ledge. Definitely not a 2-frame. Steve is definitely the more technical of us two. He knows all the terms, and I just play the game. This is looking like a very hard. It's not impossible still. Especially, oh, he got a little greedy with the grabs. Actually, maybe. Oh, nice upbeat. Actually, let's see if Steve is able to kind of close out this stock because this percent lead for razmatazz is getting much. and much higher, and it's going to be looking like a lot harder for Steven to be able to make up this difference. Like the trade of the shot, the projectiles there. Good spot dodge, good roll. I think razmatazz has got him figured out as of right now. 108%, still not impossible, but it's going to be like climbing Mount Everest without any of your climbing gear. You can do it, but it's probably not going to happen. And you may die. And there he goes. Getting some tactical stuff behind it. I actually don't know who's supposed to join me today. Keep saying Daniel, and maybe I'm like making fun of. Oh, that's it actually. So it's actually all over with that one. I wasn't paying attention, but somehow Steven was able to make it back. That is game. Even though the switch was there for razmatazz and the games were looking good, and he had that up, I quit paying attention for like all of 5 seconds, and next thing you know, Steven is victorious. That goes to show if you play like a coward, you can indeed win the game.